So what makes an AI an agent? What does that even mean? My name's Tristan. I'm a software engineer. And in this video, I'm going to talk about AI agents. There are a lot of definitions of the word agent, but I think it really helps to take a look at that first. Some that I liked are one that acts or exerts power, one who is authorized to act for or in place of another, or an entity that makes decisions and takes actions to achieve its goals. The common thread here is that agents can make decisions and take actions to achieve some end result or goal. So that's really all this is that a language model by itself, like ChatGPT, can't do anything. All the model can do is it can take text as input and produce text as output. We turn that into an agent by giving it the ability to take actions based on its own decisions. So agents typically have two main parts. They have a language model like ChatGPT or Claude, and a harness, which coordinates the input and output from the model. So a simple harness might just be sending user input to the model, getting a response back from the model, and then storing that in a conversation history. We can turn this into an agent by essentially telling the model that if it wants to do an action, it should tell us in a specific way. Then in the harness, we look for that, whatever we told the model to produce, in its responses. And if we see that, instead of sending it to the user directly, we perform the action that the model wanted to take, and then send the results back to the model, and then we wait for another response. So for example, we can tell the model that if it wants to search the internet for something, that it should produce the string, search the internet for X. Then in the harness, if we see that in a message, instead of sending that to the user directly, we take X, whatever it was searching for, we perform a search, we send the results back to the model in some way, and then the model might use that in its response, and we would send that to the user. This is usually called tool calling. So we've told it that it has a tool available, in this case, internet search, and what kind of parameters it has. So in this case, it has a query. And then we've built a harness that looks for this tool call and handles orchestrating that. And that's really all there is to it. It becomes an agent when it can take actions, because that's when it gets agency. Hopefully this helped you understand AI agents, and thanks for watching.